You have your goal and investment plan. Now it's time to put it all into action. Let's take a look at how to place a trade. Before reaching this point, you would have identified your profile. This is an important step regardless of what you choose to invest in. If you chose one of the 3 preset profiles when you planned your goal, then you'll be given the option to match your profile with a one-click ETF portfolio. If you chose a custom profile or prefer not to use a one-click ETF portfolio, then you can choose to build your account with individual stocks and ETFs. But let's say you choose a pre-made profile and matched it to a one-click ETF portfolio. The next screen you see shows you info about the fund, like its overall objective or goal and its asset mix. This first number shows you the last price that the investment is traded at. The more often a fund is traded, the more likely the last traded price reflects the current market value. So this brings us to the bid and ask price. Bid is the highest price that buyers in the market are currently willing to pay to purchase the fund. The ask is the lowest price that someone is willing to sell the fund for right now. If this looks good to you, click Buy. Select your account and key in the other details. To help determine how many units or shares you want to buy, divide the total amount of money you want to spend on the investment by the price per share. For example, if we want to put $1,000 into this ETF and it trades at $10 per unit, then divide the $1,000 by $10 and we get 100 units. If you want to place the trade right away, select Market Order. This means your order will be filled at the best available price at the exact moment it goes through. Your trade gets executed immediately, but you'll only find out the price after the trade has been completed. This is because it could rise or fall at any moment before it is executed. If this seems a little too unpredictable, then a limit order might be for you. A limit order lets you set the highest price you're willing to pay for that investment. You have more control with this option, but there's a trade-off. Yes, you control the price point, but it may take some time for your order to go through at the price you set. Once you've decided and entered your information, confirm the details and then click Agree and Send Order or Change to make any modifications. Once the order is sent, you can check your order details by selecting Go to Order Status. That's it! What if you had a second account that you wanted to place this order in? Simply close the ticket, reselect the one-click ETF portfolio option, confirm that this is the fund you would like to purchase again, and select Buy. The fund details will be pre-filled, but you will have to change your account number and enter in all the other details as we did with the first order. Now, let's run through what would happen if you want to go with individual ETFs and stocks instead. Select the ETF tab if you want to invest in ETFs, or the Stock tab to invest in stocks. Key in the investment symbol or the name if you don't know the symbol, and then pick from the list that comes up, and then a quote will come up. Let's go over a couple of the other pieces of information you will see here. Lots refer to the number of shares that are available at the current best bid and ask prices. In most cases, it's represented in units of 100. So if you see an ask size of 10, then this means 1,000 shares are available at the current ask price. If you're looking at buying, say, 5,000 shares of a stock at the current ask price, you may not get your entire order filled since 1,000 is available at the price point. You may have to let your order wait a bit longer for full balance to be filled. High and low shows the highest and lowest price that the stock or ETF has been traded at for that day. This can give you an idea of how volatile the price has been during the day. And volume shows the total number of shares that has been traded throughout the day. This helps you see how actively the investment is being traded. This is typically more relevant for stocks as price movement and volume changes are typically more substantial than with ETFs. Once you're ready, confirm the right account is selected. Review the rest of the info, and if you're ready to place an order, click Buy to pull up the order entry screen. and key in your details, just like we explained with the One-Click ETF Portfolio example. Confirm your info and then tap Agree and Send Order or Change to modify. And just like we explained before, if you want to review, modify, or cancel your order, click Go to Order Status. In this example, the order ticket was pre-populated with the information because we selected the investment we wanted to buy first. But if you click New Order from here, then you'll see a blank order entry screen where you need to key in all the details yourself. To have the investment details pre-populated, you will need to click here and go back to the stock or ETF selection page. Once you have purchased your first few investments, you can see them in your account holdings. If you ever wish to sell any of them, click on the Sell button and an order ticket will be pre-populated and you can proceed with your sell order. Or if you wish to buy more of the same, you can click on Buy. That's all there is to it. A few clicks and your order is placed. Pretty simple, right? Keep in mind though, that simplicity shouldn't mean rushing through investment decisions. Take the time to review the details and only move on to the order stage once you're comfortable and ready. If you ever have any questions, give us a call. We're happy to help.